damn it.
Can't get that shit again. Get that shit again. Get that shit again.
Got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm about the ball. All of my niggas are savages. Mean off the bone like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passengers. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the balls like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat about the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent creamery everywhere. I represent me, it's a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Carry down with the team if you weren't prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do it to get some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrowed your style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire, no pension. I just get the bread out the food. Apply sandwich spread and make it smooth. My movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walked the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out with your beer. I ain't sorry. You tripping cause you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got...
That's the move right there. Look, we switched it around. Got the bird camp first today. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I am Jessie. And I've just seen that K. Brown said that all kids can start going back to school. You know what that means? All these rappers are going to start trying to throw shows at the schools. Stay away. Yes, y'all, and it very seldomly stops. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I am Jessie Sponberg. Greetings to everybody who is watching this live recording, and equal greetings and holiday tidings to everyone who is listening to us either on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn. There's a ton. Pandora. We're everywhere, but we're still the best kept secret in podcasting because nobody really knows about us yet. That's only gonna be one more week, because starting next Friday we're having the episode to launch all episodes with so many special guests, and it's going to be incredible. And then the very next day is New Year's Day, and we're going to launch everywhere simultaneous. We're going to be begging people, just go down, just click subscribe. That's it. It's free. Usually when I ask you guys to do something, it costs you money or a blanket or a coat. This is literally free as shit. Just go click subscribe. I'll do everything else. All I need is mofos to click subscribe. We're building something huge. We're building something really huge. Not only do we have new shows coming, old shows coming back, new talent, new focus, new website, new merch store. Oh my gosh. Everything is really blowing up. But here's what I want to focus on mostly right now. Well, first I got to tell you guys about I got to tell you guys about standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Go get your edgy shit. Standupfightback.bigcartel.com is the company behind all of our edgy merch that we wear on this show. So you can go right now to urbansurvivorman.com/shop and you can get all this merch, man. All of it. Also, you could, oh, hold on, here's a little thing. Go to urbansurvivorman.com. Also, don't forget, go get the 5XL app, the 5XL television, satellite, FM. They are coming to you with 10 television channels. Because Belico doesn't just know how to do one anything. Oh my gosh, he doesn't know how to do one anything. This fool Belico. Unbelievable. Okay, one more time. Yo, go to the website where we got the dopest logo this side of Michael Jordan, the Aloha Wall Walker logo. Get down with that. You can get that logo right there on a t-shirt and let everybody know that you are basically an Aloha Wall Walker. Got the Crocs on, got the swim trunks, got the fanny pack with the cell phone and the magic hat. Who's gonna beat that logo? Yo, shout out to Maldito Villa for putting that, Marlo Designs for putting that together for us. Shout out to Threes Inc., my man Maxwell Edison for putting together this logo for us. Yo, this is the whole package, son. The world ain't ready for what we're putting together. But this is what I want to draw attention to. It's called the Bridge of Incidents. So for those who don't really understand, I've always been a metaphysical person, right? But I didn't understand that there was an actual science to it that you could take advantage of. And then one day last summer, I was over at Santo Zine's house. And my man Diction, who comes on this show all the time, Diction came through and said, he said, yo, G, I've been reading this book called Think and Grow Rich. I think you could benefit from it. It's about setting goals and brain reprogramming. And I was like, what? What's up, Nate? I see you. What's up, Erica? What's up, Jimbo? What's up, Mike Fox? Ellen, I see you. Fenda, sis, I see you. You know, it ain't a show till Marty shows up, though. Where's Vince? I think Vince is on a different schedule right now. Where's ADM? Where's Big Chris? We're missing a lot of people that I love when they show up. Where's Amy Crash? Yo, Dirty Black's in the house somewhere. He'll be joining us in just a little bit. Probably about 7 minutes. We'll get him on. Maybe we'll take a bong hit with him in the. Good morning, Sarah. I see you. Okay, so exactly 52 weeks ago, 365 days ago, way before the coronavirus came, the universe told me I had to go home. And I was like, yo, no. Why would I go home? I have the perfect life in Hawaii. I can compartmentalize the rest of the world. It's really easy not to give a shit about the rest of the world when you're in Hawaii. It's so far away and it's so petty. It's so petty. So in Hawaii, you don't care about none of that shit. So I'm sitting in the jungle of Hawaii. My best friend is a duck named Quack Diesel. I got two other best friends that are sheep. Just me and the Ninjaneer and chilling with DJ Spark and Brady and the Hawaii fam and Miriam and just holding it down with the animal sanctuary and the most beautiful life working at the air-conditioned 7-Eleven during the heat of the day. And the universe said to me, bro, you got to go home and you got to do your thing. I was like, that is the dumbest idea in the world. But exactly 52 weeks ago today, I announced that I was coming home. Well, I wasn't coming home. I was skipping right over Pettyland, Oregon, or as I used to call it, Tarpland. And I was just going to go directly to Kansas City. But then I think I caught the coronavirus in San Diego. Then I ended up in Denver. But before that, I was in Phoenix, hanging out with the T-Rex over there. So anyways, Ashanti and I, exactly 365 days ago, I said, I'm coming home to the mainland. Marty's here. Now it's a party. I said it ain't a party till we hear from Marty. And now Marty Jones is in the house. Okay, look. So exactly 52 weeks ago today, I made a deal with Ashanti that we were going to meet in Chicago to do the Indo Expo Chicago 2020. We were going to meet there. And then from there, him and I were going to go see the T-Rex named Sue at the Field Museum. Then we were going to go to Philadelphia. And then we were going to go to New York City. And we made those plans exactly 1 year ago. Then the coronavirus happened. The Indo Expo was canceled. The whole world went crazy. But all of that stuff is on the bridge of incidents. And that's what I try to explain to my friends. One of the things that I learned when Diction taught me about that book, Think and Grow Rich. That led me to understanding the bridge of incidents, right? And then I understood what KRS-One was talking about. And then I understood about your psychic GPS, right? If you put your GPS at Timothy Lake and know that you're already there, if you put your mind at a fixed point in time and space, because remember, your mind, your spirit, your soul moves uninhibited throughout the galaxy, throughout time and space. Those constraints do not affect you as an energy being of light, right? But there is coordinates, location, star alignments, breeze, temperature. There's a lot of fixed physical location markers so that you could take your brain and point it where you want to be, and then put your mind inside that brain in the future and pull yourself there. And then you know that whenever you hit a fork in the road, one of those forks is going to lead you closer to your goal. And one of them is either going to be a lateral move, or perhaps it'll even be a regressive move, but it's all right. The secret is to calibrate yourself as often as you can by creating forks in the road. And then everything between A and Z is the bridge of incidents. And you don't worry about the bridge of incidents, because at no other point in your life, any other punctuated moment of your life, if you put yourself there and then looked backwards at the circumstances and the randomness and the coincidences that brought you to that point, you could never have foreseen it. So throwing energy into that road right there, right? Throwing energy onto that bridge of incidentals, the bridge of incidents, as I found out it was called, is a waste. So what I want to tell you guys to wrap up that story is, from 52 weeks ago, I told Ashanti that we were going to planes, trains, and automobiles, and we were going to get to Chicago and get to Philadelphia. And God damn it, I was going to do a show from New York City in 2020. It was spoken into existence, created with intent, and manifested by not letting the bridge of incidents become problematic, right? Only you can define if you have a problem in life. Nobody else can, unless it's an intervention and people are suggesting you drink too much. Other than that, a problem can only be self-defined. Only you can give it power. Otherwise, just is some shit you don't have the perspective to look back on and see. Okay, according to my thing, right now I'm supposed to be reminding you guys of the top headlines that we're going to talk about today. 1, people who are still going to restaurants right now and eating inside are the suckiest people in the world. Hold on. I think I even have a little thing for that. Look. Shocker. People who are still going to restaurants suck. Here. Is this the year the Arcturians are coming to save us? Bro, somebody's got to come save us. Okay, then how about the Pleiadians? Also today we're going to talk about, this is the last semi-sane Thursday. After the Christmas illusion is gone, we're in big trouble. Streaming copywritten material is about to be a felony. Kate Brown says, send your kids to school. It's safe. Now, how many of you rappers are going to start trying to throw shows in schools? Damn it, Kate Brown, look what you've done. And y'all remember popcorn parties? Who remembers popcorn parties, man? When I was a kid, you would have bludgeoned your grandparents to death for one scoop of unsalted popcorn on one of those brown paper napkins that looked eco-friendly. Okay, so the last thing I want to remind you guys of before I bring Dirty Black on so we can smoke with the anteater is that you have a decision on what role you play in your own life. Do you want to be the author of the story of your own life, or do you want to be the reader of the story of your own life? And one of the worst things that we do for our own benefit is allow ourselves to become the passenger in our own vehicle, right? So this exercise that we try to do every day, you're going to visualize yourself getting up out the passenger seat of your own head, walking around, climbing in the driver's seat, and becoming the author. Get in the driver's seat. You are now Mark Twain. Buckle up, honk the horn, put this shit in the CD player and ride. Man, I could literally just do that all day. I wonder how many people tune out at that exact moment. Okay, sorry, not sorry. I ain't sorry. You mad because I play some Hall & Oates? I ain't sorry. Hey, man, what's up with that lyric, yo? He's got what in his shoes?
He's got what in his shoes? What did he say?
The lyric, he says, I don't know, somebody having some kind of holes in his shoes, man. You got to probably choose. I got holes in my shoes. Some kind of holes. Hey, the holes in the shoes, though, they ain't ready for a PG audience, right?
I just know he says, take it out. Let it breathe. Baby, please, I'm already there.
What's up, young player?
What's up, my guy? What's up? It's almost the holiday, the Hallmark holiday.
Yo, man, I was just telling this story about how Ashanti and I set plans exactly 1 year ago today to rendezvous in Chicago, then hit Philadelphia and New York City. And believe it or not,
boom,
we ended up in Philly, NYC, and then me and the engineer dipped to Chicago and I saw the T-Rex. Man, you know,
called faith, speaking it into existence.
Man, and you know the thing is, I'm not out here like that girl from Star Wars with natural Jedi talents, right? Like, I mean, I got some, but really, most of this stuff is all shit I learned on YouTube.
Personability, man. There's something to be said for it. And I just got a 24-hour ban, by the way. I can't say nothing on Facebook. Love y'all. I'll be back. They ain't gonna keep it playing down for too long.
No way. Got the 24-hour ban.
I was just arguing with somebody about YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and telling them like, oh yeah, watch this video. And he was like, oh, YouTube, huh? I'm like, bro, I realize you're educated, but realize I'm educated as well.
Man, I see you this morning. I see you this morning suggest a most difficult dental extraction to a gentleman.
I did. I wasn't too favored for that as well. I might get another one, so maybe a while.
Yo, Big D is in the house.
What's up, Big D?
What's up, Big D? Hey, man, let me tell you this.
Doing numbers right now.
Yo, Big D is killing it. He always kills it, man. Hey, I'll tell you a funny story, man. One time, Big D came on Fight Church when he was still a pro wrestler, when he was Buddy Highway, right? Okay, and it was a packed. The place was packed. There's overflow seating. It was stuffed, right? And he brought a homie with him who was also a professional wrestler, but we didn't tell anybody. And so before the show starts, they introduced me, and they're like, "Jesse, we got something planned, so just roll with it." I was like, "Okay, I'll roll with this." So the dude that's Big D's friend is sitting in the front row of the audience, and nobody knows who he is. He just looks like a dude, right? And so we start doing the interview, me talking to Big D, and the dude stands up and he goes, "This show's crap. You're crap. This all sucks." And he bum rushes the stage, right? And I got a microphone in my hand and I'm interviewing D. And the guy runs up and he tries to slap the microphone out my hand, but I'm a cold ass MC and my mic grip is like a pit bull, right? You're not slapping a mic out of my hand. But it was close enough that it was like a thing, right? And then so Big D stands up and slaps the dude across the face on the stage, like loud as shit, bro. Like a real slap. Whap! Right across the dude's chops. And I was like, "Holy shit." And the audience was like, "Holy shit." And then Big D jumps off the stage, grabs the dude by the back of his shirt and his pants, runs him into the door jamb, out the door. First into the door jamb, then he throws him out the door, right? Now, you know how big Big D is, right? Mm-hmm. So this other dude's a big-ass wrestler dude, too, and he's standing there, and he's kind of dizzy looking. And then Big D jumps up and does like this spin kick and smash across the dude's chops. And the dude, blam.
You are lying. Where is this footage?
I don't know. This was back in the Ustream days, so a lot of it's disappeared, right? But nobody else knew. Nobody else knew that it was part of the act. And then we turned around and over half the audience just got scared and ran home. I was like, "Where is everybody?" And there was nobody there. Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess you kind of got to give, there's something to be said for theatrics, and then there's another thing to be said for how flighty people are. But then,
man, I ran up and kicked that.
Some people stay for the show, though. Some people are like, "No, hell no, I ain't leaving."
Yeah, some people are meant for it. It's crazy to now in 2020, looking back, I can see how many people came to Fight Church to learn about revolution from all the different interviews we would do, right? We would have all these revolutionaries on, and people are supposed to be learning, but then I realized how many people are honestly just showing up for the $2 beers. Like,
there's something to be said for $2 beers. Shout out
man,
to $2 beers and bills. Actually.
They wanted to make it $3, and I was like, "No, we have to have $2 beers because I don't want to make this information only accessible to rich people that can afford $3 beers."
What's that strip club that you can only pay in $2 bills? You know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
The one where they serve only vegan food. You can only do $2 bills.
Diablos or
Yeah, that's the one.
What's
you
that
can only
called?
pay in $2 bills. That's crazy.
I have you know I'm a minister, sir.
The only place
El Diablos or
it's the only place you can get a $2 bill in America anymore.
Yo, G, according to my timer, I was supposed to have done a bong hit like 15 minutes ago.
I was
How
going
about
to
you?
smoke with you immediately, but I got a dead lighter. This is terrible. Hold on. You guys have to excuse me. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. Go do that, and then we'll ask people what they're smoking on this morning. What are you smoking on this morning? Yeah, Casa Diablo. That's what it is, Casa Diablo. Thanks, Nate. I knew it was something Diablo. I knew it had to do with the devil. Yo, look, why does Dirty just got a bunch of random bottles of soda pop behind him? I was thinking they were like truck stop pee bottles, but look at that. Let's eyeball this shit real quick while he's gone. What does he got going? Ah, he's back. He caught us.
And I'm back.
Yo, we were spying on your shit, man. Yeah, we were totally like, what do you got going on? What is that, man? That's all kinds of shit.
There's all sorts of shit. I got a autographed bottle of Slurricane from E40.
Okay, I thought that's what that was.
To your man, Dirty.
Yo, that's funny because it's not a 40, but it's from 40.
Exactly. I got Lil Kiki the Don, the exotic pop.
No way. Okay.
Dead stock, Kiki the Don. I got DJ Screw. Shout out to Northwest, the Northwest plug, man, for exotic pop. He brought me all of these over here, man.
Man, we need those.
We got Big Mo. All of the Houston legends, man.
Damn, how do we get ours? How do we get our own? What do we got to do to start a soda pop factory full of just swag juice?
All you got to do is contact Northwest, man, and we can get the official stuff straight from Exotic Pop. I'm actually a Exotic Pop ambassador. I'm about to do the announcement. This is, again, you always get the exclusive stuff from me, man. This is .com 2021 Trump Mob Exotic Pop cards and messages.
Bro, I need some coffee and bong hits ones.
You know we'll get it done, man.
I don't want it to taste like bong hits though.
Yeah, if it tastes like bong water, I don't know how successful it will be, but
okay. Hey, let's remember this, you guys. Our bong hits every day are brought to you by. Remember when I kept telling people I was just gonna get a sponsor for this? Fuck that. We get money other ways, man. The Anteater's part of the team. Yo, kids, are you looking for an environmentally friendly pest? Hold on, you're smoking too early. You're smoking too early. Hold on.
I was gonna smoke the whole time.
Okay, go ahead. Start again. Hey, kids, are you looking for an environmentally friendly pest remediation solution that can also be your best friend? Then get an Anteater. Anteaters are good for getting rid of daddy longlegs, wolf spiders, tarantulas, stick bugs, praying mantises, roaches, crickets, grasshoppers, ladybugs, potato bugs, slugs, snails, and ants. And I know you're thinking, but Jesse, what about a giant ant? That's all right, bro. Get a giant Anteater. Brought to you by God. Okay, hold on. Not the pipe hit. It's time for the bong hit. Hold on. All right, this is probably weird to people around the world that listen to this show on either Amazon or iTunes or Spotify or iHeartRadio or Pandora or wherever you might listen to this, because cannabis might still be illegal where you live. So soak it up. Why do I always put so much in it?
That's what makes it good. I hate the feeling of when you smoke and then you don't get enough. And so then you got to load another one and then you smoke way too much. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait an extra 15 minutes before you smoke again.
Yo, G, you think the aliens are going to come save us, man?
You know, I'm undecided. I have this strict rule that I only go with things that I can actually tangibly see. So if it's not interacting with me in my daily life, I try not to focus too much on it, because I believe that they point us towards space, they point us towards aliens, they point us towards dinosaurs, they point us towards all this stuff, in order to have us dreaming and not thinking about what the heck they're actually doing to us right now. You know, I rather focus on legislation and stuff we can actually change, and getting people out of office who don't give a shit about us, and humanitarian stuff like that. Think about if they come down with rape.
Man, you know, I used to really think that the aliens were coming to save us. But then I was like, man, if they didn't come to save the people at Standing Rock, like if ever there was a more noble time, a more noble group of people that deserved the alien intervention, right? And look, they didn't have to tell nobody else. Standing Rock was a really isolated place, right? So one mothership just could have came, fixed it all, stole all the good guys, killed all the bad guys, and been done with it. But man, you know, there's
been
probably
a lot of anal probing. There's a lot of bad guys.
there's probably as many people that believe the aliens are going to come save us as there are that believe Jesus is going to come save us. You know.
Blue suit. So I think it's time to save ourselves. You know, hopefully at one point in time we can band together and you know, not have just one secular figurehead so they keep getting shot. Hopefully we can all share ideas, culminate to a frequency, and you know, be able to ascend together and fight against them.
That's never gonna happen, man. The reptiles won't let us fucking get away with that. Oh shit! Hey,
I've been hoping the whole time.
Two things. One, your audio is kind of cycling in and out.
Is it?
A little bit. And
Can you hear me
two,
now?
yeah, I could hear you the whole time. It's just like fading back and forth. And two, guess what? It's the bottom of the hour. So that means Red Panda taking 4 bulls to the head. And when we come back, we'll have the new video from Julius Powell. This is Coffee and Bonghits with our guest every Thursday. It's Dirty Black. Man, that's so crazy.
That is amazing. Let me know if my audio wands again.
Okay, man, you know, I was just looking at you and I was watching you watch her and you had the exact same look on your face as me. Like, how does she do it day after day?
Spectacular. Every time, too. She's a pro.
It's so crazy how, yo, my man Tyler Soward's got he's got the right answer. Why the hell would we save ourselves when we could just wait for some random deity or alien species to do it?
You're right, Tyler. It's a lot of work.
Yo, it's not too random, man. It's going to either be like the Arcturians or the Pleiadians, right? The people from Nibiru ain't coming, man. They were supposed to be here a long time ago. Planet X, yeah, those guys ain't coming. We love Red Panda too, and we love you, Marty. Thanks for listening. And I don't know if the people watching at home see our new comment design. It's a little squared off and a little shorter this time. I don't think anybody cares about that. And if you can't see it and you're currently listening to our show on one of the many fabulous providers, or if you're listening to our show in India, or if you're listening to it in the UK or Ireland or France or Germany or Australia or somewhere in South America where they speak English, thank you for listening. But you don't have to just listen as a podcast on audio only, because this show every weekday is recorded live in front of a small, intimate audience of my favorite people. And you can join that group of favorite people. Just go to urbansurvivorman.com at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast, United States. Okay, speaking of West Coast, United States, my man Julius Powell is not from the West Coast, United States, but this video was shot in Portland, Oregon. I think my man Jomo was actually from New York, if I remember. But we won't hold it against him because I was just in New York this summer. Okay, let's let that grow. And here we go. This is about like a month old, but I hadn't got permission to put it on the show yet. So here we go, yo.
Some people don't like that BLM term, hear it and dread it. We try to explain the meaning so their fears can be dead. Breaking it down with memes and cartoons like their children is pathetic. It's not that they don't get it, it's that they don't want to get it. actively dismantling white supremacy. Black lives matter says they get us won't go on any further. All lives matter justifies people getting murdered. It's absurd. Some contradictory shit if I ever heard it. Cognitive dissonance depicted in how you word it. So kick rocks if you're not up to the task of making sure the last I can't breathe is the last. Plus evolution gon' leave you in the past. Cause your little nostrils can't breathe through 2020 is the year. 2020 vision is clear. Lines being drawn in the sand. Listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear.
2020 is the year. 2020 vision is clear.
On in the sand, listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear. We got a long uphill climb to heal from the damage that's been done through time. Generational trauma coursing through bloodlines. It's a wonder how we manage not to lose our minds in this land. Label 3/5 of a man. I take a stand as I make this black fist with my hand and raise it up to the sky to make a grand gesture to honor, love, and celebrate the ancestors. We call upon their power, the strength of their mighty spirit. African endurance reflected in my appearance. Wrapped up in the purest protection and proud to wear it. Shout to the allies standing next to us riding fearless. The ones that stick by your side do or die. The ones that don't even put their lives on the line. Cause if you choose to sit idly by, then you have chosen the oppressor side of the fight. 2020 vision is clear. Lines being drawn in the sand. Listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear. Yeah, 2020 vision is clear. Lines being drawn in the sand. Listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear. It's time we draw that line in the sand. Divided you for united we stand. It's time we draw that line in the sand. Divided you for united we stand. So it's time we draw that line in the sand. Divided you for united we stand. So it's time we draw that line in the sand. Divided you for united we stand.
It is not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist. Condemn those who feign superiority because of the color of their skin. Friends, hold friends accountable. Hold your family accountable. Hold yourself accountable. And most importantly, we must hold our authorities accountable.
2020 is the year. 2020 vision is clear. Lines being drawn in the sand. Listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear. Yeah, 2020 vision is clear. Lines being drawn in the sand. Listen here, if you were trying to make systemic racism disappear, you on the wrong side of history, so sit in the rear. Yeah.
No.
Yes, y'all, that's my man, Julius Powell. Shot in beautiful Portland, Oregon. That's called Line in the Sand. You can find that on YouTube. You can find that on probably Spotify, iTunes, wherever good music is found. That's my dude. Man, have you ever heard of the Mandelbrot effect?
Mandelbrot effect.
Yeah. Man, it's the like the math of DMT, yo. Like, hold on, let me just show you something I stumbled upon, and I don't know what to make of it because now it's all the YouTube wants me to fucking learn about. Look.
What you find is all these amazing pictures here, like these little baby Mandelbrots. Remember those? We'll need them for later.
Look,
Now,
you know
the
about
Mandelbrot
this?
set is actually just the black bit.
Professor X.
That one here. The halo that you see around it, this one here, you get when you have a very, very close look at the data that you generate when you make up the Mandelbrot set. Now, the inside is completely black, the dark side of the Mandelbrot set. Well, it's actually not that dark when you also have a really, really close mathematical look, and that's what we're going to do today. And when you have a close look, what you get to see is, for example, this guy here, or even better, this guy there.
Bro.
Mysterious Buddha-Brot fractal. You can kind of see where the Buddha comes from.
The Buddha what
Obvious,
fractal?
there it is.
I don't know nothing about none of this, G.
I thought, well, maybe today my audience is going to be Darth. You know, pretty obvious. Darth's interest in the dark side, so I'll tell him about the dark side of the Mandelbrot set, and well, let's see. Okay, so what's the Mandelbrot set? Well, it looks like a set of points, but actually it's a set of numbers. Okay, where are the numbers? well, here are the real numbers. So there's 0, there's 1, you know. So every point that you see here actually corresponds to a number. Well, of course, there's a lot more than the real numbers here. So, for example, what's that point up there? What number is that? Well, that's I, the square root of -1, complex number. And, you know, everything else that you see here.
I don't know what none of this is, G, but watch this.
That's because he hasn't said anything yet. He's not telling us anything yet. Let's see.
Watch. I'm going to show you something else, though.
Yep. What's a Mandelbrot do?
I don't know, but watch what it looks like. Bro, this is like math. This is a bad video. Let me see if I can find a better one real quick.
Number, and that gives you a formula here, which is x squared plus 1. Now, what we do is
Bro, what is this? Yo, G, you ever take DMT before?
Yeah.
Look, these are all math problems that create this. Fuck, let me try to show you a better one.
From what I'm understanding, that you can zoom in on any part of the pattern of a Mandelbrot, and that it creates an infinite pattern. It's an infinite sequence. You can basically move around the Mandelbrot either as you're outside of the dark area.
Oh man, did we just do that one?
And as long as you're outside of the dark area, it's going to keep you moving into an infinite pattern. But if you go inside of the dark area without any of the light area, then it'll just all be black.
Then what's going to happen?
So from what I'm understanding, that the dark area, the dark side of the Mandelbrot, right, is infinite darkness. Right? So you can't see anything. But if you were to zoom into any one particular area of the Mandelbrot, it automatically. So as you keep zooming in, the Mandelbrot keeps on giving you pattern.
Damn, you're cutting out.
Along it, it'll create a different pattern. But if you move down into the black, then it'll create infinite blackness. That's what he's talking about with the dark side. So it's a pattern sequence that's created by mathematics that has an infinite pattern inside of it. And what it's doing is it's saying that if you zoom in on the Mandelbrot, any part of the pattern that's outside of the dark side, that create an infinite pattern. But if you were to zoom in directly on the black, that it would go into darkness.
Okay, well, so, man, you're cutting out really, really, really bad.
Oh, am I? Let me reconnect.
You're good right there.
Am I?
Yeah, you just sounded perfect.
Well, then I'm just not going to move.
You sound great for that last 3 sentences. So the question is why has the Mandelbrot become important in my life?
Maybe for the infinite, what do you call it? Homeostasis, the cooling, calming effect of infinity. Maybe you need that right now in your life.
Because I've never heard of it before, but now it's the only thing YouTube wants me to learn.
It's like a gazing ball.
YouTube always knows what's best for me. It guides me. The algorithms of YouTube is the true Yoda. Because it compares you to
stare at it and think.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's an infinite pattern. So basically, did you guys hear what I was saying? Basically, they're saying that anything that you were to zoom in on, any part of the pattern that you zoom in on is infinite. But any part of it that's in the black is going to be infinite darkness if you were to zoom in on the darkness. So as long as you're looking at part of the pattern, it's going to infinitely go on the stretch. So it's basically like a meditation ball. It's like a gazing thing. Like continuously create patterns over and over and over. Just watch.
Now your audio's crapping out again. Do you believe? I'm gonna change the subject completely, and then hopefully your audio won't mess up. But if it does, then we'll just cut you off for the day. And we'll revisit it. There's so much going on though. Holy shit. Hopefully we still get this next 15 minutes. Do you believe in the power of Christmas miracles in the sense that so many other people believe in the power of Christmas miracles, that you're really tapped into an accessible power, which is Christmas miracles, and that oddly enough, it happens enough to reinforce it, and so then by it reinforcing itself, it actually gets life and becomes a thing, and then becomes sustainable by people who believe in it. And when that's gone, when that comes and goes and doesn't fix all the woes, while the gentry, while the oligarchs are feasting on their beasts at the long tables, and the peasants toil and their camps are destroyed, and the rain touches their linens, it's gonna get real nuts around here, man.
So can you hear me? First off,
Yeah.
I believe that the miracle of Christmas is inside the spirit of people. So people are being nicer and putting more positive energy into the earth, and they're receiving more good blessings because of it. That's the power of Christmas. Did you hear all that?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, because people buy into the hype, it becomes a real thing.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. You know, and as people perpetuate positivity, the more positivity that goes around. If everyone's positive all the time, it'd be a hell of a lot nicer.
They should make Christmas like a 364-year-long event.
Be nice.
For real. Okay, man, let's just get out of here. I will see you again next Thursday for the show, but then also Thursday night, you and I are going to get together for the You Can't Touch This social distant New Year's Eve celebration, where we dropping balls all over the country.
This is going to be crazy. This is going to be absolutely crazy.
Tell us what you and Jimbo been doing, man.
We have some absolutely wicked content coming up. Some performances. Randall Wyatt is the headliner. Not Randall Wyatt.
Yeah, no. You know what I just made? I just made the face that Randall Wyatt made in the commercial that him and I made. A long time ago, we made a commercial for the Everything Drive. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Randall Wyatt. Let's see. Damn, it's probably so old. Everything Drive commercial. Jessie Sponberg, Randall Wyatt. Come on, where is it? Oh, anyways, yeah, Randall Wyatt's the homie. Tell us what else is going on.
Man, Anthony Rivera, Zane Thomas, Izzy.
Is Zane rapping or telling jokes?
Zane is rapping as of right now. We're going to do a little comedy set, but we got him on there doing this rap thing and absolutely killing it. Regine the Block Bishop. Oh, Regine.
Yes.
Izzy, we got a couple other performances that might come through, so a couple other special guests. This is all 4K, 41.1K fidelity, high audio, octane stuff, done by Jimbo, Gohan Films. Audio's done by me. This is some righteous stuff, bro.
Hey, yo.
Is that his Diesel days?
I don't know. This is from 2012. This is super old. Check this out. This is a lot of fun. I directed this. This is one of the first commercials I ever directed. Hold on.
Hi, I'm Randall White of Speaker Months. I'm here with Jessie Sponberg.
Ozone. And we're working really hard this year to bring in the 2012 Everything Drive, a benefit for the downtown chapel.
And we want to welcome you to the historical and newly reopened Bob White Theater.
The newly rented Bob White Theater has given us an opportunity to bring you this year's Everything Drive. We'll be collecting donations of warm winter gear for the downtown chapel. Hey, Randy,
Yeah,
what are we accepting donations of?
we'll be accepting coats,
What else?
sweatpants,
What else?
mittens, sleeping bags,
What else?
blankets, scarves, hoodies, boots,
What else?
earbuds,
What else?
leg warmers,
What else?
canned food.
And in exchange for your generosity, we'll give you the dopest and live local hip-hop bands.
Like who?
Bad Habitat!
Man,
Who else?
Speaker Minds.
Those guys are pretty good. Who else?
Kimo Sabi!
And who else?
The Bottom Shelf Band.
Who else?
Fomentum.
quick like a bunny.
And this is going down Saturday, December 15th.
At the Bob White Theater.
For free.
Yeah, that shit is so old. But it ain't even that old. Me and Diesel P, we've been working in the community a lot longer than that video. But that video is 8 years old. What the F?
Well, we're still accepting leg warmers. If anyone has any donations.
Leg warmers are always, even in the summertime, they'll just keep the sunburn off your shins while you're inner tubing. Pull them up over your knees. Yeah, so that's New Year's Eve, man. We're gonna be clowning. We're gonna be clowning so much cool shit. Kitchen sets. We're really gonna be setting the bar really high for what people need to be doing in 2021.
We're going to have some celebrities on there. We're going to be announcing some new shows. I mean, it's just going to be a fiasco.
There's a lot of cool shit going on. Okay, so you and I will talk offline in the super near future, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody else, we'll see you next Thursday. A lot of you next Thursday. All right, my G, I'll see you.
My guy.
All right. Man, I don't know what to tell people to do right now other than really, really, really just... Man, people got screwed yesterday really bad when the president did that, right? And people think, oh, the president came and tried to save us because he said everybody gets $2,000. He also said he won the election. And people's unemployment benefits were somehow tied up in the same omnibus program as the National Defense Authorization Act, which is somehow why the money for Sudan and Egypt and the provisions for the Dalai Lama and such, and the calls to action for the water hyacinth were all wrapped up in one package with everybody's unemployment somehow. So I don't know how that's going to work himself out. I also don't know why the birds didn't show up today for the bird camp. Might have to drop that as a even though they did show up and I was just missing them because I was so caught up. And man, look, hey Marty, you know that the whole world knows. That's the one thing the whole world knows together is that Jessie Lopresto has the leg warmer hookup. That is the one universal truth in the whole galaxy is that Lopresto has the plug. Okay, so check it out. That was an hour. That was pretty fast, but it was also excruciating in a couple parts. Oh man, we still trying to get into the swing of how to make this sound better on an audio format. So if listening to it on the audio format like that bothered you, or if you are somebody that's listening right now on iTunes or Stitcher or Blueberry or Pandora, or if you're in India listening to the show on Ghana, or if you're one of the Arcturians that's sitting up in space listening to the show waiting for the right day to come save us, today would be a good day to save us. But if you didn't find the people at Standing Rock worthy, then you're definitely not going to find the people the day before Christmas bumping around getting last minute shopping done. Please don't judge us today. Give us another shot next year maybe, or whatever. Anyways, this is probably the last Sane Thursday. Next week it's going to be nuts. I'm glad we built this machine so that we could deliver you this information. And if they ever shut down our other means of communicating, just remember we got other means of communicating, right? So don't get too caught up on rented space. Here, let me explain it better in black and white. Renting space in cyberspace, renting an apartment from Zuckerberg is no safer than renting an apartment in Portland, Oregon. Your rents keep going up, your accommodations keep going down, the neighborhood keeps getting worse. Well, all of you should be doing is going and getting yourself a nice little condominium that you own, or a little piece of land in cyberspace, so that your product can really exist on its own. And then you can still leave your real estate and go dabble with the commoners, right, in social media, but you can always come back and they can never take it away. So for that, check out my man Alex at Total Market Exposure. And don't forget about the movement every Sunday night. Hey, yo, it's Jessie Sponberg. I'm rocking with the movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, K-Boo 90.7. And get the app.
New music coming up. And went right back.
Now this is G-Eazy. It's your boy, Yo Got the King.
These brand new don't step on my business. I'ma hit that if she let me. They don't like how I talk that.
What's going on? This is Drizzy. I gotta represent. Hey. It's a rolling, not a stopwatch. Don't ever stop.
Have you ever seen a crowd going apeshit?
All right, and don't forget you can get Flight Lounge merch. And don't forget about the original programming on urbansurvivorman.com, including new shows that y'all don't even know about, but we're really excited about. All right, what shall I show you guys? I guess let's just get out of here. So remember this, if I don't say Audi 5000, one of y'all needs to say it for me so I can put it up on the screen. But also, if I don't say it in real life, then that means either the monkeys with herpes took my phone, or the police, or maybe there was a tsunami or something. So if I say Audi 5000, then I'm really Audi, right? All right, Audi 5000, G. Thanks to everybody who just found us all over the world. If you have feedback, send it to me, Ozone2016 on Facebook, on Twitter, or Coffee and Bonghits on Facebook, or on YouTube, or on Pandora, or Stitcher, or Spotify. Not on Gumball FM. Damn, I got that rejection letter today. That's a hard one. Okay, Audi 5000 G's.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.